This next topic is how to do a replace or delete in bulk in BOMs. It's transaction cs20. And so you specify the material that you want to change. That's your reference. And then if you're changing it from one thing to another, then you put in what you're changing it to. So it's going from this to this. When I hit the enter key, it fills in the detailed description, so making sure it's the right one I'm working on. And if the units of measure have changed, you'd have to specify that in here. If you're changing the quantity of the BOM, the same material number, but just affecting the quantity, then that would be the change that you'd have to input there. And I only want to affect in my plant, so I'd specify the plant. Otherwise, it would be all plants. And I only want to change this when it's found in material BOMs, not equipment BOMs or order BOMs or function location or WBS BOMs. So I want to make that change. It's a simple change going, say this material has been obsoleted, it's substituting to this one. So when I'm ready to change, I hit the execute button, and it shows me first where it's found. So it's found that material in those 3 BOMs. So if I want to change it in all 3, I select all 3, select all, and then change item. And if I could just select the ones I want to change. Anyway, I hit change items, and it says, you sure you want to do that? Yes. And that material has been substituted. So green for go, it's done it. So if it was red, it would tell you the error and why it errored. Maybe the units of measure didn't match, or so it changed it from 8 pieces to 8 pieces, 4 pieces. So because I didn't modify the quantity, just the material number. So that's now going to be that item in those BOMs. So if I bring up one of those BOMs, cs02, there's the change. So you can verify the change if you weren't confident that it has made the change. You can go into a couple and make sure you're comfortable with this tool. So that tool could be used by supply chain if they're doing obsoleting BOMs, obsoleting parts or substituting parts. But there should be communication, of course, between supply chain and maintenance, especially for obsoleting parts. Substitutions as well, because they may say, well, you get a better price, but can it actually be as good in the usage? So the maintenance department needs to be involved. Reliability as well.